to Royal Family Grill for another topic. Like, subscribe, and share. Sit back and
Make it warm.
enjoy.
Anything you like?
We'll be doing the three
Veggie?
Royal Tampa patties with Indie Grill and green pork.
Cheese. Right. Cheese all natural foods up to now 21. So
Oh,
currently we're in as I go along, please feel free to stop. Right. Currently we're in the Royal Family lobby. Our wellness, we have our gelato, our sports bar, our gaming lounge, web networking, all that information in there because there's so many different packages. Yes, you don't no, one just you know, me should I go and take a picture and send back Jody? Come. I should have taken a picture and send back Jody. So what makes us special? We are the only resort in Jamaica that has an escalator.
Yeah.
The only one.
which is cool.
It's
I'm
cool.
getting used to the.
Don't worry yourself. If
Escalator.
I tell you my first experience here, you'll laugh at me, but I'm not going to share it. As it relates to the wedding package, I can share that via Central Wedding Office is in Canada. So if you're booking a wedding that is more than 6 months, then you have to go through Canada. If it's with under 6 months, then you can book directly with us. Over 6 months, definitely have to go through the Canada team. When you book a wedding,
Over 6 months. Can we see you thinking?
when you're booking a wedding with us, there are a lot of perks that comes being, and we tend to have a lot of weddings because based on our location and the pricing, we are not bad at all. And some persons, they prefer to just say, listen, this is what I want, and you have someone doing that and ensure that on your day that's what you get. When you do all payments and finalization with the Canada team, then you come on site to do your site inspection because of course sometimes you see things online, it's not like how it actually looks, so you get to come and see. If you have any changes, you say, okay, I don't worry, need this location, you can choose once available because we would have booked the space you want for your wedding beforehand. So in the event you come and you have a change, once it's available, then we can do the switch. And you also get a weddings coordinator who you do a pre-con, and there are a lot of concessions as it relates to wedding. A number of persons have to be staying on site. The bride and groom have to check in how much days before because of course you want to meet with them and all of that. Our contracting team that we use to do our wedding decor is Tyflora. So if you're doing your own wedding decor, that comes at an additional cost. And on all the makeup, we do have a salon on site, and again, persons prefer to go with people that they know.
Yeah.
So we don't stop that. It's just that you have to pay a vendor's fee once they're coming.
Reasonable.
Exactly. Because the truth is,
Yeah.
you're coming in and you have your persons who you say, okay, this person do make us best or whatever. You want to bring your own, we can't stop you. It's just that it comes at an additional cost for a vendor. What we do, depending on the size and group and the request of the bride, we do the check, the testing and all of that. Because some persons, again, don't want the hassle and want everything to be on site,
Yes.
and they want to see what we have to offer.
Because it takes a lot to know.
And it's a wedding, it's your day, so you want to ensure that everything goes well. So we don't have an issue to ensure that, because for my day, I want you to let me be and do what I want to do.
That is true.
Morning.
That is true.
So coming down from the escalator to our left, we will say this is our food corridor because it's where most of our a la carte restaurants are located. The first one is the culinary experience. We are not in operation now, so the lights will be off, but we can see the culinary experience. So if you want to have a more elevated dining experience, the culinary experience is the only one that requires reservation apart from Zen, and also comes at an additional cost of $102 without wine pairing, and it feet if you're doing wine pairing. It's a minimum 4, maximum. It's a minimum 4, maximum 14. So if you want to have that more elevated dining experience, it's a 7-course meal with chef musical selection.
Okay.
Persons may ask, what if I don't eat this or I don't eat that? Because it's booked in advance, then persons get to see the menu. If you have persons in the group that don't eat, then we can substitute for other stuff. So we are always here to assist and work with our
This is nice.
That's a nice
Would love to see
setting.
it when
it's in operation.
Yep.
And then we tend to have sometimes persons want to do a private event.
I was about to ask.
That's what I was thinking, it's a very private event.
Yes, because sometimes even though we have a private event and it's outdoor, sometimes persons are passing.
Yeah, you
can't
don't want
tell them
that.
Yeah, some persons tend to utilize the culinary experience. The next one is armadillo. This is our Tex-Mex, which is our Mexican cuisine. Because of course, we have different clienteles coming in. Persons want to try different food lines, and again, persons just stick to their own. So we have to ensure that we have the different cuisine at all times. Armadillo, Mexican.
Mexican.
And then we have our Calypso. Calypso is our West Indies because of course you're coming to Jamaica. You want to try our famous herbs and spices, our curry goat, oxtail, jerk pork, and jerk chicken. We have our Hunter Steakhouse at all of our Blue Diamond resorts. You'll realize that we have a Hunter Steakhouse because of our namesake CEO. They're hunters and they're a big fan of steak. So all of our Royalton property do have a steakhouse. Right. And then we have our Japanese. That's our Teppanyaki sushi bar. You had sushi before?
Yes.
You love it?
I
No,
don't.
I don't love it.
I
tried it for the first.
I don't like the wasabi.
This
That
restaurant require reservation. How we do it though? If you are 10 or more, we require a reservation before time. If you are just like a 2-pack or you're going to mix, then we require a reservation the morning off. Reason being, we can have fly, we have kids talent show, and we have the silent headphone party. Where there is entertainment, you must have some pep in your step, so we have the Martini Mix Bar. We do have servers in the night as well because of course when you're doing entertainment and you're focusing on what's happening on the stage, you don't want to be moving to go to the bar or so. So we do have cocktail servers throughout the evening hours to serve our guests. Also, after 11, some persons would still want to chit chat and drink and stuff, so the Martini bar goes up until 2 a.m.
Okay.
Yes, and our mark for Royalton Negril is our all-white party, and that's on a Sunday. So when you come in, ensure that you have our duty-free shop because of course you never know if you might come and change your mind or you want to do an engagement or you are running so late and you want some jewelry or whatever it is, and again you don't want to leave because we strongly believe in convenience of our guests. So we do have our beauty shop. Oh yes, we do have a tennis course and a teens club. on the number of persons coming in on the room. Depending on the number of persons coming, then she will use her initiative to say, okay, 4 persons, double beds, or when couples, unless they do request 1 king bed. We have a category corridor. So our standard room hold a maximum of 4 packs, while our presidential suites hold a maximum of 5 packs. We recently upped the number of persons for our presidential suite because we realized that we have a lot of family coming in. You have mommy, daddy, and 3 kids, or you have 3 adults and 2 couples. So we upped the occupancy for our presidential. With our rooms, we are very much modern. As you can see, because I know you do a lot of site inspections.
Yes.
Our rooms are very modern, and our concept that I love and I will take in the future is the separation with the shower and the toilet area.
When you say the future, what do you mean?
No, like for me,
No, definitely.
I would take this concept.
You can have a shower and
Yeah, exactly. So, sometimes you're coming in as group. So because of financial issues, or we want to have fun, but the budget is not so up, so we room with other persons. So say you're coming in with on a girls trip, then you are friends and all. So while someone is taking a shower, then you can be using the toilet area. That is so convenient. And also in every group there is a friend that sorry. We have our pull away. What happened here?
I guess it's top there now, but needs it.
No, pull the other side.
Yeah. We need to make a note of that. We have our privacy pull away, where a person can be utilizing our hot tub while the other person is
4,027 rooms you say you have?
no, 407.
400.
At Royalton.
You're so lucky.
No worry yourself, man. Me there here work
And
with
all
you.
the rooms has this in it.
All of them
Wow.
from our starting category. You want me to pull again?
No, it's okay. It can't go any further.
That's what I
realized.
realized. So our starting room up to the high standard room. We also do have adjoining or connecting rooms. So if you're traveling with more than the amount for a standard room, then we do have adjoining rooms. Because of course sometimes you're coming in on a strip or as a an ocean view and expect to be connecting or adjoining. That's not possible any at all. So we recommend that persons do both the same room category if they need a connecting room, or if they book a presidential suite and the ocean view, it can work. Because we have some presidential suites on same block as ocean views. But definitely not a swim out with an ocean view, because swim out rooms are all on the ground floor rooms. And then our connecting or adjoining room would have to be agreed upon both parties because it's closed on both ends.
Oh, so this is an example.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we do have 24-hour room service.
And the fridge is stocked.
It's minibar stocked daily. If it's a case where persons don't do the sodas or the drink and would prefer water, you make a note and that's what we will do. You check the fridge already, right?
Yes, I do.
We do have irons, we have steamer, robe, slippers.
Oh, I did look.
You look. Yes, so that's it up our standard.
And you have a scale. I didn't see that.
And then if you come, you realize that, oh, this is a posh room. No, this is how all our rooms are. Whether standard, the starting category, because again, we only sell room categories. When we go to the Diamond Club, you'll see the difference, but the rooms remain the same. Once you book the same room category, once it's a ocean view, swim out, presidential, penthouse, the rooms layout makes it different. splash pad where our daily entertainment takes place.
Another first come first serve.
Consistent. Also, night guys, we have them on standby because without an excursion, they would leave their stuff here and persons were actually utilizing the pool and the beach. Don't have nowhere to put their stuff. So after an hour, we would pack their stuff up and keep them safe until they arrive.
Okay.
It's unfair, you know, you have a whole bag here holding and persons are not on resort and persons are actually utilizing.
True.
Can't be able to use the pool.
This is the family.
Yes.
Either way is the adults.
Yes.
And the
Grand leader.
grandmother is the
All natural. Yes.
And if you want.
No, once you book there, you have to move natural.
Wow.
They know the concept.
No, I know some places have an option.
Yes.
They have
Because
a pizzeria.
before I'm not sure.
Like component right through. Up and down, back and forth.
Yes. But when they're going to the restaurant, you have to be clothed. You have just coming in the lobby area nude and they're black and at the poolside. But once they're coming out, they have to be clothed. So before it was Grand Lido. Have you ever heard about Grand Lido?
Yeah.
So before it was Grand Lido and we have a lot of returning guests coming, so they just keep the concept. So it's just a rare room, just 26 rooms there. Alone or grassy, we do open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and selected days. Even when we're closed for lunch, hideaway now, as I was saying, you pay at one, play at two. So that means you have access to Royalton. And then at Grand Lido, you have access to all the resorts. So right here is a private location for dinner and wedding reception. Yes, but because of Raphael the other day, we got a hit where, you know, but they're working on it. But you look at this
Raphael
now.
caused all this.
Yeah. You look at here, so now you say, no, I don't want my dinner set up here, so don't.
No more my dinner set up right here, so.
But you see, when you see them do their inspiration and them set up, it is just wow.
It's already up.
So if you just want to come and just relax and where you have less activities and stuff, September. But if you're all for the fun, excitement and say, listen, me pay my money, me want everything, you know, December, summer, yeah. But like a travel agent now, you're coming to work and do business, I would say September. Because you're not coming to really have fun. Yes, you're going to have fun within the process, but you're coming to get contents and all of that. These are the non-motorized activities. So, you know, every other activity comes at an additional cost. But non-motorized activities, this is where they would fit there, and kayaking, all of that, right here.
How far you're allowed to go?
In the water, at your own. I think it's at your own risk.
Okay. But you have to put on your suit though. Your,
Yes.
So you have.
Do come at an additional cost. So we're heading
See
to
there?
So this is our wedding location.
Mama catch the wedding without the people.
Wedding though, you know it's not private.
No, it wouldn't.
But like an hour before the wedding or two, so we advise the guests that you know when we have a wedding after their confirmation that when the wedding time we have
We're nervously doing it. Nervously doing it.
just nervous alone that kid.
No, nervously doing it.
Our friend, if you know so when you see a service, you don't know where all of the nervousness darling. That's wedding then.
That's true. Oh, so this is the more quieter side. This is. Okay.
And the service that makes it different. And the key thing you realize here is on the more quieter side. It's also kid friendly. Some of the churches get in a diamond club.
Who can guess what Ben's time is?
So with diamond club you get upgraded room service menu, premium liquor, butler service, private room and each. This is their lobby, so when they enter at the main lobby, they'll be met by their butlers and taken them on their cart. Any little issues they have, this is their lobby to meet their concierge or their front desk persons. We do have a swim up bar for them, as well as a dry bar, because you know sometimes persons want to be at the bar but not in the water. We have snacks, their snack bar where they do their burgers, quesadilla, wraps, fries, wings.
It's cute.
Yes, so at the Diamond Club, they do have different orders right out throughout the day. And their premium liquors. What makes them different is their armband, which is also their room keys. Yes. So this is what? Sandwich, wraps,
And this one is
red velvet. Oh, that's Caesar salad.
Caesar salad. Fish and chicken.
No, so like lettuce, chicken, Parmesan cheese, and a ranch dressing.
Anything with nuts?
Nothing.
It's really nice. Pear. Yeah, it's very nice. Oh, Mark. So that's why I get the car to go up. We're passing just now where we say it's the burgers, wraps, and fries. And that is where we also have our dips pool, that is the swim up bar. That's, if you're here to have fun and entertainment, that's right here everything. Where all the excitement takes place. What, the catamaran? All right. So this is the dip school bar. Yes, and the food truck and the jerk. And this is our chairman's building. This is where you'll find the 2-bedroom and 4-bedroom suites. You won't find them online, or you'll hardly see them online. You'll find our 2-bedrooms and 3-bedroom suites, all butler suites. You'll hardly see them online. So offer living convenience of our guests. We do have our local craft vendors that are on site. In the event persons want souvenirs to take back home and don't want to leave the resort, they are here daily. Mondays and Thursdays. Yes, dear. I was going there, but never do. I was stressed out. Thank you in a million, Mark.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mark.
Gazing.
This place was so magical. Seems like you were actually in a storybook. Lots of picturesque scene to actually capture your photo. You know, a lot of picture perfect places to enjoy. Guys, remember to book your stay at Royalton Negril or Grand Lido or Negril either way with ST Escapes. Check out these photos.
Advertisement is the best.
Say that again.
first-hand advertisement is the best. So when you come and actually can show picture that you were here, you can sell. All right. So this is Grand Lido, the all natural resort, and this is also our #1 location for a wedding. Once someone do their wedding here, you'll hear they talk about the Ocean Point. Ocean Point, or beautiful built-in arch. So if you want to be on the sand, away from the sand. And you see, when you're doing your wedding photos here, our weddings are normally like 5 o'clock or 4:30, so that we can catch the sunset. Yes,
Then I write to some, I have to go come married then,
you see,
man.
when you see their setup and their floral arrangements, oh my God, you can't believe that this is a location. When I just came, I was wondering, what's the hype of it?
I know the
We
song.
call it decor organizer.
Yes,
Sure,
mine is
any place include.
Yes, I'm telling you, it's really nice. It's open for breakfast on selective days as well as dinner and lunch. So the restaurant is not open daily throughout the day for all. What's the correct word? Like breakfast, lunch, and dinner? What's the correct word? For dining.
Dining.
Yes. So it's only on selective days.
So, your wedding, your reception.
No, we only do weddings
Weddings
here.
over here?
If it's a case where you are having an early wedding,
Okay.
then you can have your cocktail,
Cocktail.
here.
Not reception. Cocktail.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
if
morning
you are going on reception takes place, is the Sky Terrace. The only thing is, if you're doing your wedding ceremony at Sky Terrace, it comes at an additional cost, like over $1,000.
Okay. And what's well, the catering will be done
On site.
on site. What else is included?
So the floral arrangement, which you know you would have to pay for.
Yeah.
The dining.
Separate from the $1,000?
Yes. So the $1,000 is if you're doing your ceremony at Sky Terrace.
Okay.
Every other location is a part of the package.
Okay.
You have different. So we do have a complimentary package as well, but it comes with different criteria. But again, I don't want to give you wrong information, so I'm going to send the packages to you so you can read and go through and see which one best suits your client. Because I know they do have complimentary package as well. But again, some persons may see the complimentary and grab to it, but it does not suffice for them. Because if you check it out now, say you get complimentary up to 10 guests, and your party is 30, and you have to add for the additional per person. When if you do a package, you may pay like a $50 more. That would make more sense, because in the package you get everything included. But then if you're going to do the complimentary and then do the adds on, then you have to pay per meal per person.
Yeah.
So it would make sense depending on the number of persons you're using.
And you want to save to go towards something else.
Exactly. And for me, we can hold a maximum of 150, 200 depending on what they have as the floral arrangement. Could not be used.
Wow. But
Hideaway section, they do have their diamond club as well. So same concept like Royalton, but it's much smaller because they have less rooms. For a Hideaway, they have a total of 140 rooms. Now hear me out now. You see the rooms at the swim out rooms at Royalton, their swim out room stands alone. For Hideaway, they are connected to the main pool. But the Diamond Club swim-out room stands alone. But all the other rooms, starting from here to the end, all either way, swim-out rooms are connected to the main pool.
okay. That's cool. So separate but engage.
Yes. And then this, I think why they do it, just thinking of my initiative, I think because they have their butlers and so Diamond Club, so it's more accessible to say, hey, bring me this, bring me that, because some guests, when you're on vacation, they just want to have everything at your own convenience.
True. Like, you know, want to be right there where the water
And
is
yeah,
really
even
nice
if I
and you
want
don't
10
want
juice,
to.
I don't want to move. I'm heading
Right.
to some persons don't want to do room service also. They
Yeah.
want to do the buffet, but they don't want to come out. We do have a little buffet set up for them at the bar. Okay.
Convenient too.
Or the jerk. No, everybody want to take the jerk, this time jerk.
Yeah.
So we have a section. Hello, enjoying lunch?
Yes.
All right. Is from 7 to 10:30. Lunch is from 12:30 to 3, and dinner is from 6 to 10. Because you don't want you pay for a hideaway where you don't want to be where the kids are, then more than likely you want to dine without the kids. So we have a section exclusively for the hideaway and Gradido guests. No number. Salvador, I just have to take for 4 pounds. For seconds.
Alright, so this is a buffet restaurant with a wide variety of options. Whether you are on a special diet or a specific diet, trust me, you would have many options to actually choose from to tantalize your taste buds and stuff. So now this restaurant was clean, smelling so good, like no flies were seen. You know, the ambience was everything, and when I tell you that the food here really tastes great, it was. So sit back and relax and enjoy the video. So if you choose to come to Royal Tanny Grill, be sure to check out this buffet restaurant with the wide selection of food to tantalize your taste buds. Now, as I mentioned before, there is so much to choose from, and the food is really pleasing to the eye and tastes really great as well. So whether you're planning a solo trip or a family vacay or just having a wedding, you know, this resort on the West End is pretty amazing and is waiting for you. Also, guys, remember to follow my Instagram page at ST Escapes. Yes, so we'll be having lunch and then we'll finish the next half of the tour. As I mentioned before, the food was amazing, you know, drinks was amazing as well, the ambience, aesthetic of the place, you know, it was everything. And guys, let me just say, remember to book your next escape at Royalton with ST Escape, right? Follow my Instagram handle, you know, and
With the pizza on there.
yeah, let's get you set up for summer. So guys, as I mentioned before, the food was everything. You know, you're going to a resort, you want to know that you have great food, great liquor, great drinks, you know, nice vibes, is anything. And you know, that is all here at Royal Tan. Also, it was my first time trying crepe. I'm lactose intolerant, so you know the crepe on the ice cream. They say it was good. I didn't try the ice cream. You know, not even the vegan one because I didn't want to take any chances. You know, but the crepe was really good. You know, lots of different flavors. You know, to actually choose from, and I love that. I love the fact that there's so many different varieties of food to actually choose from. You know, guys, did you know that they do pizza for both children and adults, and the way they handle the kiddies pizza, you know, I I just know that children will definitely love their pizza. Also, if you're gluten-free person, you can enjoy your gluten-free sweet treats as well. There is no restriction, no limits. They just cater to your every needs, to everybody taste bud. So here we are. She was making the crepe, so I actually, had to do a video, and it was pretty good. It was really good. It was really good. I had the Nutella with the Nutella with the strawberry. Yes, I like strawberry. Crepe. It was literally good. It was good. So guys, remember to check out this restaurant when we book here next day at Royalton Negril. The place was like smelling so good, and it was clean. When I say clean, it was clean. Yes, that's the finished product of my crepe, and pizza and sweet treats, and the fruits was fresh and lovely as well. For us, the welcome was really good, and I absolutely love the knowledge and thing. Now we're heading to the spa to give you a tour of the spa. And again, guys, when you come to Royalton Negril, remember to visit the spa. Don't get lost in everything else, but remember to visit the spa. So here at Royalton Properties, they do have a wellness spa with certified specialists in their areas, from tantalizing massage, different massages, just to have you ground back to earth, relax, rejuvenate, and getting up and ready. This was really
So
a
with the
beautiful
spa, we have two
experience, and
sections, male and female.
once
We
you
have
step
same
into
thing
the
on the
spa,
side.
you just immediately feel relaxed. This was
So we have the restroom, the steam room, and the sauna. And then on this side,
this is it. Barbering and everything.
yes, makeup. Alright, so we offer hospitality room as well. So the hospitality room now in the event of late checkout or delayed flight, we do you while in the luggage at the wellness area, we give you a card. So if you have a late checkout or a delayed flight, then you can utilize that card to have access to the property until your drive gets here.
And what about like arriving earlier than 3 o'clock?
Alright, so arriving earlier than 3 o'clock, what would you classify as early? Because you know that in
Like,
resort you can
probably
come like
11
2
o'clock.
hours. You can come 2 hours before and check in and you have access to the property, but the room won't be ready.
Oh, no.
In the event the room is ready, because you know the turnover time, checkout is at 12, so we need time to clean up and prepare. But you can do your check-in, get your cards, and go utilize the property.
Okay.
They do early check-in. I think that's early. That comes with an additional cost.
That was the question.
Worst case scenario, it's raining cats and
Yeah.
dog.
You see, I think it. She say it.
We this is our backup location for any private event.
Okay.
The far end, so whether wedding or receptionist or our conference center. Because of course, outdoor we wouldn't need the tent and stuff because it's a reason why you want to be outdoor.
Yep.
So worst case scenario, in event of rain and so on, the backup location is always the furthest. And this is our lab bar. So in the lab is where most persons have their cocktail.
Here is not, you don't find a boring spot here. Like, no joke. And not because
So this concludes my tour with you guys. It was a pleasure hosting you.
Yes, it
and
was.
I'm looking forward in doing business with you guys. And yes, we do offer local. So how long you been in business?
Since last year. Register my business locally. I'm official. You know. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please like, subscribe and share. Look out for the next video.